chasing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy, we got another one. Ha! Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 10 of the NFL.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
Look at those stick skills.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now Geno.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. To throw on second down is Smith.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33.
The numbers for Mooney in last week's ball game.
6 catches, 61 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Now Geno on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Here's Smith. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a third and goal.
Robinson again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
James Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
After the interception, here's Smith.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Throwing again on second down. Smith steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Smith eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Chase Claypool,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A beautiful fake. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here 1st and 10. Geno now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Knight. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
On the give, here's Robinson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
This ball caught by Mechie. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Dancing to his left.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
On second down, it's Knight. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. On third down, Knight. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll try the air now with Smith. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second down and goal. Smith. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alex Arma, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Jackson's throw complete there to Johnson.
They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the option to give to Swift here. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Jackson buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
These two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. He finds his man, complete. That's Knight.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Geno.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now it's Smith.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Smith.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
There's Mooney with another catch. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney. A
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to add on to their first-half lead. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
But, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now Smith. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Smith. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. Here's Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Smith. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. John Mechie from 4 yards out, and the Bears have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL, go safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Lutz with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. 2nd and 10, here's Jackson again. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd and 1, Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Jackson. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Here's Johnson with a reception. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Smith on 1st down.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Robinson on a give right side.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On 2nd down now, it's Knight.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Jackson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Jackson now. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
On 1st down, it's Smith.
He gets this one to Mechie.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On first down, Smith rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Knight.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Smith. Throw left side, complete. That's Knight. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Throwing again is Smith.
That's complete right side to Komet. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
On 1st and 10, Smith.
And again back to Komet. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Knight, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now Gino on first down.
Caught left side by Mechie.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Locates Mooney on the out route.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Smith.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Here's Smith.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Geno Smith taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bears are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On second down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Forced out to his left. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Quick update from Levi's Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now Gino. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Smith now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Knight. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 74 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Robinson now off the option. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of
of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Geno. Throws the out route and finds Claypool. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. James Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Jackson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty... So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.